Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Brixbella, back here with another video, and this is the start of updating my city. So I've explained in the previous video that I've decided to go with the Mills Plate system um, and change up my city. So I've made a couple changes so far. The biggest one was just kind of clearing out everything underneath my bed. And if you're new to the channel, what I'm actually doing is I've been building my entire city series has been me building a Lego city underneath my bed. So that's actually what you're seeing right here, right now. So what I've done, I've actually raised the bed up. I've raised it up by, I want to say maybe an inch and a half more. And that's more than enough space to kind of maintain the previous space plus the added space of the Mills plates. Now, the Mills plates that I've designed are a little bit different than your usual Mills plates, and I'll show you guys that in a bit. But the biggest point is I'm kind of starting at a reset. So like I said, I've cleared the city, I've taken the road plates out, the train tracks out, all the modular buildings, everything's gone. The reason why is because I kind of want to start with a clean slate and kind of go. The city will be in a similar fashion as there will be a main road down the line, down the center, and then you'll have modular buildings around it, as the previous city was. But there's going to be a couple of different changes that I want. Like I said, the biggest one was kind of raising up the city, but other changes that I want to talk about later on. But another change that I've actually considered and I've thought about is actually getting rid of my train siding. In the old city, I had a train loop that actually went around with a siding in it. And I think I've just decided to probably just bring the track down to a singular loop. And the reason why is because of that, I actually save some space. And so that'll actually be more helpful for the city, which is good. Now, aside from that, I'm going to get to showing you guys what I've done with my Mills plate, and then I'll show you guys a little bit of progress once I put those back under here. So let me show you guys what I've done. Okay, so here is basically how I've kind of decided to lay my city out. This is just a short little segment of it. What I have here is the boutique hotel. Next door, I have the corner garage. But what I've decided is to go with this Mills plate system. Now, this isn't, I don't know if to say it's not the standard, but the reason why it's a little different is because basically when it comes to the width, this width is a little different. So as you can see, here's a standard 32 by 32 base plate here, or sorry, 16 by 16 base plate here, and I've extended it on each side by 3 additional studs. So that gives me enough space to make the road plus an extra stud plus the 2 stud wide sidewalk. And so I made it the size. Now, obviously the disadvantage is that the plate doesn't come all the way out. So that's just something to consider. But I like this a lot better because it feels like it's much more sturdier. And when I put it integrated into the city, it'll definitely make it much more secure. And so what I've actually made is I've actually made a couple pieces here. So I made this piece. I made a 8 by 16 sidewalk, or sorry, crosswalk here. I made this intersection here plus the extended pathway here. So I'm going to be making more of these, and I'm actually going to do some videos on how to make these if you guys want to make this different size Mills plate. It's a little different, but I like it better just because I can't make the full size 32 wide ones just because the space is limited. So as you can see, like I said, I've integrated into the city and I think it looks really nice. So I am really happy with the results, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to put this down underneath the city and then show you guys just to kind of get a visualization of how it's going to look. Okay, so here is a look. I basically placed the little street that I made plus the 2 corner buildings, and I've put them down there. And as you can see, I really like the way it looks. Right now it's small. There isn't much to it, but I really like the way it's turned out. And so my plan is just to continue expanding. And as you've seen, if you see my previous city, like I said, I had a main street that went all the way down, and the T of it was the Assembly Square, and that's still my plan. On top of that, I've decided to, or I think I'm really leaning towards just making the whole city have a 1 loop track system, and just leaving it at that. But there's a lot more progress to be made. These road plates take a lot longer to make than just putting them down there, and obviously I have to make or put all my modular buildings on top of Mills plate system, so that's going to take a while as well. But if you guys are enjoying seeing this, please like and subscribe just to stay with the journey. I'm definitely going to make a lot more videos as I make this change. And like I said, the city's never really finished, so I'm just going to keep making these as long as I can. If you guys have any comments or suggestions as to what else I can do to my city now that I've decided to go with this, please leave them below. And like I said, if you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.